Hello, and welcome to this exciting moment. This is the very first Salen Entertainment tutorial. You might have seen some of our other tutorials. We used to go by the name Crash Spike Studios, but we changed the name to Salen to fit better to us. So, as you can see, this program does not like my computer. That is why I'm in the process of building a new one and why I have not done any tutorials lately, because obviously, as you can see from my RAM and my CPU usage, that we are kind of running on high gears right now. So for this first tutorial, I wanted to do something very special. And why I call it very special, because this is going to be an extremely fancy video. No, I'm not going to play Iggy Azalea. I don't have the rights to that, otherwise I would. But we are going to do a tutorial on how to make a diamond. That is right. How to make a diamond. So, as Cinema 4D takes forever to load, and my computer glitches out onto Windows Ghetto. Okay. Let's see if this loads. I do apologize. I'm trying to build my computer as fast as I can, but, you know, funds are tight. Alrighty, so we have our very delicious opening scene here. I do already have a diamond made. I'm going to turn all of these off here because they are useless. No, sorry. Oh, come on, what are you doing? Okay, I'm just turning all those off. So this here is the diamond that we are going to make. I turned off all of our objects here. I hope it doesn't start rendering them. This is the first time I've ever made a diamond, so if you don't like it, I do apologize, but I think it looks pretty darn good. If I can get it to render. I should have had a picture ready for you, but as of course I did not. So I guess I'll talk a little bit about it. The structure of this object is fairly simple. And when I say fairly simple, I mean it really is. It's like you couldn't get more simple than this. And it's actually not as hard as you would think. It is a little, I guess, tedious at times, but that's something that you should all expect. It's a diamond. I mean, of course, it's got to be perfect. And perfection with this doesn't take very long. As you can see, I have a whole bunch of objects that are going to be unnecessarily. We don't need 4 diamonds, so that won't be there. It's going to be this object here, the HDRI, and the camera, and the lights, which there's probably 3 objects, 4 objects inside the lights. Come on. So yeah, as you can see, just by the little bit that's being rendered, it looks fairly good, and the way that we do it, it automatically puts like these little slits and different refractions inside of here, so it makes it look realistic without, being too unrealistic. I mean, just a little bit that we do makes it look so much better. And obviously in post-production you can add whatever you want as far as, you know, lens flares coming off of these parts here, but that's really up to you. So here we go, we have our diamond, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this tutorial. So we're going to go into File, New, okay, and the geometry of this is extremely simple. So we're actually just going to add in a cone. We do not need 36 rotation segments, so we're going to change it to 12. And we are going to flip this baby 180 degrees. And we are going to change this width up here. Probably to 165, just so that it's easy. You can always change the height. I like that personally. And what we're going to do is we're going to make this editable, and we're going to click the faces and the quick selection tool, and we're going to select all of these faces here. And what we're going to do is just hit delete, because we don't want them. They are what we call unnecessary. So now we have that object set up. So we're going to make it so that we can't see it right now. So now we're actually going to add in a disk. Same thing, 12, and it'll automatically, oh my gosh, it automatically is set so that it works perfectly. So we're going to make this one editable as well. And we are going to select these top faces. We're going to go to Mesh, Create, and Extrude. Now it really doesn't matter how you do this, just as long as, you know, and actually what I'm going to do, sorry, we're going to skip back here. Just hit Control Z until it's not an editable object anymore. Make the outer radius 165, just so that way it fits with the diamond and we don't have to mess around with that later. So now you can make editable and just repeat the steps before. It doesn't have to be too high, we don't want it getting all crazy. And so we're just going to scale that in, and that's pretty much it. Obviously there's going to be a few more things that we're going to have to do in order to make this look like a diamond, but you know, we'll get to that. So go back into the normal object mode, make sure you can see your cone, and bring your disk up so that it is touching the top part of your diamond here. That looks like it's touching, huh? Yeah. So we're going to turn off our cone bottom again. We just needed to place it. And this is where the weird part gets in. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't remember exactly how I did this. But we're going to just kind of try again. So we're actually going to take our line tools here so that we only select these edges. And we're going to select all of these edges around here. Okay. We're going to go back around and make sure that we're not selecting the ones that we don't want to select. Okay. And I'm pretty sure that I also selected these ones. Doesn't matter if you select some that you're not supposed to, because as I said, we can just control click and hit these. Oh, and if you're whoa, sorry about that. If you're having problems with the with multiple selection, you just hit shift. Okay, so we're actually going to take, well, I'm going to select these inner ones too. We're actually going to take our extrude, and we are going to not extrude them like that. Hit preserve groups. Let's try just extruding them out like that a bit. And bringing them down and extruding them. See, this whole process here, it took me a little bit. And snap. Because I need to figure, oh, okay, this is what it is. You have to I put this up to 89. So then when you bring them down, they're just brought down straight into the diamond face here. And I don't know what I did to rotate them. Let's see if I can figure it out. Oh, there we go. So just rotate them a little bit, and it'll look something like this. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, how is this going to make it look any more like a diamond? Well, you'll see. It's actually quite spectacular how it makes it look so flipping amazing. Okay, so for right now I'm going to change my render settings to film video 1080p. And we're going to create a glass. I know some of you don't have presets, so I'm not going to bother loading one. Actually, you know what? Yes, I'm going to load one. I don't have time to create one. Whoa. Not what I wanted. Sorry. So I'm going to find glass here somewhere. Okay. So I'm going to add glass to both of these objects, and I don't even think I used this one. I think I used Bonji or something. And I'm going to make another one here. This is going to be our HDRI image. This is just a quick way to do lighting. I've done it in other tutorials. If you want HDRI packs, you can always go online, and they have tons of them. So I'm not going to go over that. We need to create a sky, not a physical sky, just a normal sky. Right click, Cinema 4D tags, compositing, scene by camera, unchecked. And, you know, just doing a sky is not enough. So this is where the lights come into play. We're going to do an area light. Okay. And this light is going to come over here. And it's going to be facing this direction here. And what we're actually going to do is we're actually going to rotate this by 45 degrees so that it's facing our little image here, or our diamond. Make sure that it's actually facing it. Yep. Now we're going to lift it up, and we're going to rotate it. Okay. Make it a little bit bigger here. Let's see if I can do this precisely. Whoa. Okay. There we go. And now we are going to make this kind of like a light blue color. Now, if you're having a hard time following along with this, I do apologize. This is just something that I'm trying to throw together here. I'm going to put down the intensity to probably like 60. Shadow maps area. Okay. And I'm going to create another area light. And this one's going to be over here. Kind of the same principle. Just kind of rotate it a little bit. And go into coordinates. And drag this one up a little bit. Now make this one kind of like a warmer color. I'm going to bring this one down to about 56, so it's not going to be as bright as the blue one, but it's still going to be noticeable. Oops, area. Okay. And we're going to make one more, and this one is going to just be white, okay? But this one we need to go into the coordinates, and we actually need to make this wider this direction, smaller this direction. It doesn't really honestly matter, but it is going to help. So this one's going to be 35%. It's not going to be as bright. We're going to make a camera, okay? Zero all of these out. Hit apply. We do need to change the rotation because I have modeled this incorrectly. Usually everything works out. For some reason it's not. So now we have our diamond here. Alright, so let's see what our work looks like. And of course you are going to take forever. So this one, this glass that I used isn't the same one that I used last time. So it's going to be a little bit different as far as color. But it's still going to look pretty cool, I think. And I did use a different HDRI image this time too, so. So you can already tell that it looks pretty darn good. And you could even take it a step further. You could even do what we did on the inside of here and do it on the inside of this cone. However, I really just don't think it's necessary. What you do at the top really does a good job at the bottom with the reflection and things of that nature. Now we can do different glass materials. Let's see. Let's go to visualize materials, glass. That would be interesting. Blue diamond. I like that. Let's try this. Okay, just replace it. Let's see what this looks like. And you can always play around with different types of glass and stuff. It's all really a matter of preference. And I'm sorry if my microphone is obnoxious. I'm having to use kind of a low grade kind of microphone because mine decided to quit working, which is also going to be part of the next computer build. An $800 microphone actually, so the quality will be completely just spectacular. Like I said, it has been a while since I've done a tutorial, so if this isn't something that you are kind of liking, you know, feel free to tell me in the comments. Just be nice about it. Because if you post something that's not polite, I will delete it, so it's kind of a waste of your time. But I do like creative criticism. And if you found something that works better with you, then go ahead, post a video and share it with me. I want to see what you guys can create with just kind of the general ideas that I've given you. But this has been the diamond tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. Thanks for watching.